Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about RWBY Ice Queendom, which is on the first 3 episodes of episodes 1 to 3. It is currently out on Crunchyroll right now. Unless you are a member, you'll be able to watch it, or you can watch it on any other sites that you're able to in another certain way, whichever that's fitting for you. I'm here to tell you guys about I'm here to give you guys a little small recap, summary, or also along with my first impressions of RWBY Ice Queendom. So if anything else, let's just get this started. When I look at the first part of the 3 episodes, it involves a mixture of trailers of red, yellow, white, and black. I mean, if you guys know RWBY, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people do, I mean, if you don't, I guess you're just brand new, then you're gonna be confused as heck. I mean, like I said and repeating myself, it is a mixture of the first part of the episode of the three episode special involves seeing the introductions of RWBY, Yang, Blake, and Weiss or something, I mean, when it comes to RWBY, she gets really happy about Yang going to Beacon Academy and that she's doing the best she can for Signal Academy, although she sucks at studying, When it comes to Weiss, she goes through a test in order to be acceptable to go into Beacon Academy. She does end up having a scar, able to pass despite having an injury, that kind of thing. Now for Blake, she's part of the White Fang and doing a lot of crazy stuff, but after fighting some robots and seeing Adam being a little ruthless or something, she decides to leave, So when it comes to the trailers and the parts about Team RWBY, it did change a little bit of what's going on. So when I think about it, I guess this could be a retelling or remake of RWBY right now, and so forth. So the first 24 minutes involves the introductions of our characters, Team RWBY, which is RWBY, Weiss, Blake, and Yang, that kind of thing. You guys get the cue, you guys get me, you guys understand me. I mean, come on. I mean, you watched RWBY at least and you saw, I mean, there's no biggie deal, and so forth. Now, when it comes to the first part, of course, RWBY does get into a fight, which does happen in RWBY Volume 1, and then she ends up being accepted to Beacon Academy on Ozpin's order, saying, hey, you want to join Beacon Academy? You got silver eyes kind of thing. So, yeah, you guys get the cue, and so forth. So, yeah, pretty cool here and there. Then the second part, which is episode 2, I believe, the 3 episode special premiere of RWBY Ice Queendom, is that, RWBY and Yang decides to try to make some friends, which is along with Blake and Weiss, and this is pretty funny and sad at the same time, because if you guys been keeping up with RWBY, you'll understand how RWBY, Weiss, Blake, and Yang met each other, that kind of thing, and so forth, But eventually, when it comes to the Beacon test, it's just the same as usual, I mean, that's how Team RWBY, Team Juniper was formed, and how they met, etc. But we get to see a new introduction to a new character, which, I believe the name is called Shion Zaiden, Shion Zaiden. So pretty much that woman is on a task to, do something, I believe, whatsoever, and she sees the students having to, do some crazy stuff, taking on the freaking test whatsoever. So, pretty much, like I said, if you watch RWBY, you'll understand, this is almost a remake of RWBY, of the RWBY series in general, because right now, what I just saw right now, the first 3 episodes, it's a representation of all of Volume 1 of RWBY, you guys get the cue, now that you understand it. Of course, like I said, things got a little crazy hectic in a certain way and so forth, etc. And when it comes to Weiss in in this entire 3 episode special, they actually did a good job representing of her being a spoiled brat, and so forth. But later on, ends up trying to become a good teammate to RWBY, despite her being a child and all that after 2 years younger, that kind of thing. So that it was pretty cool to see that side. But we also get to see another crazy side too, when it comes to Jean. He actually gets attacked by a nasty grim that feeds on the emotions of those who are conflicted with their in their hearts or in themselves, that kind of thing. So I thought to myself, you know what, whatever, because even though there's a remake, it's gonna be a little bit different from the source material. I mean, like, it's understandable. It's not like it's gonna copy and paste and like go there, and make it like it's gonna be that way, you know. So yeah, understandable and so forth. So you know, when it comes to like comes to the new Grimm trying to eat John, you know, he manages to wake up, you know, thanks to like Shion Zaiden having to like come in, help out, manage to like get Team Juniper to help John out of his dreams, you know, and then I thought it was pretty beautiful. I thought it was pretty beautiful right there, you know, pretty awesome. But later on, the second part of the I think like when it comes to like the final part, which is episode 3 of the episode 3 special, is that like this is where the Team RWBY drama comes in, you know, where Weiss disses on the fondness and like the White Fang, you know, because of what they've done to her and how like they murdered like human beings and people lost their loved ones, you know. Weiss is really upset about it, like smack talking, you know, talking down on the fondness and like White Fang for causing a lot of trouble. Blake tells Weiss to wake the heck up. I mean, that's not how you're supposed to see things right now, you know, that kind of thing. But Weiss says, oh yeah, how am I supposed to do that? They made things very difficult and so forth. They're nothing more than thieves and murderers. How am I supposed to accept that? And Blake's like, well, maybe we're just tired of being pushed around. Is that what you don't understand or something? And that's when Team RWBY was actually shocked about that, you know, and Blake runs away. Of course, this is where we go. Of course, we saw Sun. We all know who Sun is. I mean, like, he's in like the RWBY series, obviously from the get-go, and I thought it was pretty beautiful. And him being a stowaway, having to meet up with Blake and so forth. And of course, Penny. We can't forget Penny. And freaking heck, there's a lot I want to say, but I'll just have to shut my mouth for now because there's other reasons for that. Those of you guys who are not up to date with RWBY in terms of volumes, you know, you understand what I'm talking about. But those of you guys who are not up to date with RWBY or never watched RWBY at all, I won't say much. Forgive me, maybe minor spoiler for what I'm saying. But those who are up to date with RWBY volumes, you know, throughout everything, you'll get the cue where I'm getting at here. But that aside, yeah, things are not looking so sweet or something. But yeah, all I know is like they find like the fondness and Roman doing some crazy stuff, and we get to see Penny showing what she's capable of, taking down everything, and we get to see Weiss talking to Blake, saying, "Hey, we should make up. You know, I won't talk about the organization. I don't care about anything else. Now it's just you and us. Like talk, have a heart talk. You know, that's it." And we have to like Blake agrees and says, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then the episode ends up with Weiss possibly seeing her darker self whatsoever, and maybe being targeted by that nightmare dream eating Grimm whatsoever, you know. So yeah, okay, so sorry for being so freaking confusing. I apologize for that, you know. I mean, like it's always been like that when it comes to like long freaking specials and episodes, you know. But overall, without a lot of detail, if you watch RWBY Volume 1, this special right here, RWBY Ice Queendom, it is pretty much all about all that right there. All 3 episodes is about RWBY Volume 1. All put into 3 episodes. Yeah, sorry for being confusing. Forgive me. That's just how I am. So, pretty much the first 3 special episodes of RWBY episodes Ice Queendom, episodes 1 to 3, is all Volume 1 of RWBY batched into these 3 episodes right here. Although like there were some scenes that's omitted or cut out or changed a bit, understandable, but whatever. I mean, like I said in my summary and so forth, or recap. I mean, like you're not gonna freaking have a copy and paste kind of thing in an animated format. It is feel a little weird to see this in like 2D, you know, 2D anime. You guys get the cue, but guess it wouldn't hurt to try to like get used to it. I mean, like those guys who've been always watching RWBY from volumes 1 to 8. I'm so used to the 3D generated images of RWBY, you know, that kind of thing. But I guess whatever, it is what it is. Looking forward to like the next few episodes, see how this goes. I mean, the first 3 was not too bad. Hopefully, like they'll add in some nice stuff to make it like nice and acceptable. But we'll have to see what it's capable of, you know. So yeah, first impressions, not bad. I mean, like you try doing all of RWBY Volume 1 into these 3 and shove it down to 3 episodes, that's not too bad, but I wish it could have been a little better if you could add some more action scenes here and there. But I'll take what I can get because I'm pretty sure they must be saving for the best parts and what's to come in the future. Who knows? So until then, people, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-ta-da!